When I was 14 years old and in about year 9, my best friend decided to grow his hair long, and I don't just mean slightly long, I mean like down to his shoulders long. And at first I thought, mate, you look ridiculous. And then over about the progress of 6 months, I finally decided that that's how I needed my hair to be as well, because sure, he looked ridiculous at first, but then he looked amazing. He looked like one of the Beatles in the 60s. I kept my hair long till the age of 16 when I was on a bus, and a guy in the year above me, not meaning it offensively, said, you know, you've got a bit of a receding hairline, don't you? And I went, fuck off, I don't have a receding hairline. And I went home and looked in the mirror, and sure enough, there was, you know, 2 bald spots on either temple. Not 2 bald spots on either temple, there was 1 bald spot on either temple. 2 bald spots, 2 temples. Imagine having a temple on your head like a... Never mind. So I went to the barber and I said, listen, I need to do something about this. And he said, it's fine, it's nothing to worry about, it's really not that bad. He cut it short at the back, I had it a bit spiky, and then I sort of had this sweeping thing going on, and it really worked for ages, I loved it. But I never sort of kept my hair that short since, because obviously the receding hairline kept receding, so the sweep that I had to do kept having to become bigger and bigger, and I've had that for like 5 years now. I've still got it now, as you can see. I always mess with it and do that with it. And I don't know why at some point over those 5 years I didn't just look in the mirror and think, you know what, you're bald, so what, what's wrong with that, what's wrong with being bald? You know loads of people that are bald, you know, many of them look very attractive with it. You could be the same. I won't be the same, still got to deal with the face. My hair has always been the one thing where I've always been really concerned about people knowing I was bald, and until now I've never really understood why I was so bothered about it, but I've worked it out. And what it is that I never really entered my prime. Sort of that point where before I started getting old and wrinkly, I was like, yeah, this is me, this is perfect, I'm so happy with who I am. I started balding when I was 16, still a child. Before I could get over the fact that I had acne, before that could calm down, before everything about me could sort of go to normal, I'd entered my decline, I'd started balding, I already had this new thing to be worried about, and that would never leave. And I think that's what it is. I think that was always why I was so bothered about covering it up, because I was like, no, it's not true, okay, I'm in my prime now, and I just wasn't, I'm not, it's gone. Whenever it was, I don't know when it was, it's gone now. And I just have to accept that, so I'm going to shave my hair. There's multiple reasons why I've wanted to do it. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I'm not going to go into those reasons now. But it's going to happen. God knows how I'll look. It's a very strange thing going from having hair all over your head like a lion's mane for 5 years, 6 years. I've never been the kind of person you would look at and go, oh, he's got short hair. You would always go, he's got mid to long hair. In the early days, he's got long hair. And now he's got no hair. So look at that. Yeah, baldy, baldy. That's me. So the next time you see me, the mane will be gone, and I'm shitting myself.